Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. Eastern Conference Finals ahead against the Buffalo Sabres. The chance to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals again after losing in the Eastern Conference Final last year. We have a chance to make it 3 out of 4 years to make it into the finals. So the only team standing on our way is the Buffalo Sabres. Like I said, we looked at the lines. I'll show you again just really quickly. The lines, I know sometimes people want to see the lines before. So I'll just quickly show you. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm just going to show you them. Romanov is here, and then Lindgren and Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky should be getting a little bit up there in age as well as Carey Price. Both older goalies, I should say. So, that's that for them. I think I made some line changes in the last episode that definitely helped us out for Game 6 and Game 7. So I think there's nothing more to talk about other than to get started here. Ahead of Game 1, we have home ice advantage as well. I think Buffalo was actually a wildcard team, and somehow they beat out the Metropolitan Division, all the teams that were there from the Metro, and they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I don't know if that shows how good the Atlantic Division was or what's going on, but nevertheless, we're going to be facing them in the Eastern Conference Final, a division matchup as well, for a chance to make it into the Stanley Cup Finals. So, first period here, 4-3, wow. Laxinen score, Wallman scores, Durant scores, Wallstrom score, Kaiga-Rodov score, Schrempf score, and Eichel. 14-10 the shots. 4-3 the score for the Montreal Canadiens. Hopefully we can have a better second and don't allow any goals. Come on, guys. Usually after a crazy first period like this, there's no goals in the second. So let's see here. 4-4. Booth scores. 26-22 the shot. So they had an insane second period. I think over 15 shots there in the second. Can we get a goal here in the third? Let's have a good third here, guys. And we do. Tyler Seguin scores on Bobrovsky, 31-28 the shots. Kotkaniemi scores. Romanov scores on Price. Come on, guys. Let's hold off here. 10 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. Come on. Kill this power play. We don't. Johansson scores. Wallstrom scores on Bobrovsky, though. 7-6. What a crazy game. And we're going to take Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals 7-6, 36-35 the shots. So this wasn't definitely the goaltender's nights, that's for sure. Wallstrom had 3 points. Kotkaniemi had 3 points as well. And Laxinen as well, another 3 points. So the second line stepped up tremendously there. 7-6 the scoreboard there. In Game 1. That's insane, guys. Let's get to Game 2 now. Ortio actually accepted our offer. That's great news, guys. He didn't want to accept it, so let me just double check how much I signed him for. This was in the last episode, so I'm not entirely sure. I think it might have been 8.2 or something, so let's see here. D-man that have contracts now. Let's see. Ortio. He's going to be making 8.2 for 2 years, yeah. And then we sign 8.450 for 3 years for Bobquist. Right? Actually, no. Both 2 years. Sorry. Yeah, we signed them both for 2 years, and then we'll reassess our team. But yeah, 25 and 24 years old. That's fairly young in my opinion. So, yeah. Let's get to simulating again. Extremely excited to have Ortio back, though. That's for sure. I didn't mean to click play the game. So let's go and do Game 2. Hopefully have a better performance defensively and we can keep the goals coming. So first period, 1-1. Sontag and Dahlin score. 13-9 the shots. Looks like we're dominating the play, but we got to keep going and we got to get to Bobrovsky, get some more goals here. Second period, 2-2. Very, very tight game here. Seguin and Kaiga-Rodov score. 27-17 the shots. Let's do the in-game simulation now. 27-18, like I said, the shots. Laxinen scoring Bobrovsky. We get a power play. Can we get a goal here? just to give us a 2-goal insurance. And we do Laxton again scores. Johansson scores on Price, though. 32-21 the shots. They want to make it interesting. Come on, kill this off. Galchenyuk scores a shorty. That's insane, guys. 5-3. 1 minute and a half to go. 6-3. Laxton scores the third period hat trick. What a stud. And we take game 2 6-3. Let's see here. Laxton and this hat trick. Wahlstrom finally gets his first 3 assists of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and then Kotkaniemi had a 2-point performance. So the second line is completely killing it here, in my opinion. Even though Sagan has 20 points in 16 games, I think her second line is doing amazing. I think our AHL team got bounced out, or no, I think they actually might have. Yeah, they came back. Wow, they came back. That's crazy, and they're in the Eastern Conference Finals as well. So I'm not going to worry too much about them. We have an extremely important series here, an extremely important game coming up here at the KeyBank Arena for Game 3. Hopefully we can keep the goals coming and play better defensively. So let's see here. First period, 1-0, Middlestad. Casey Middlestad scores on Price, 12-7 the shots. Can we have a better second here? Come on, boys. 1-1. Laxton scores another goal. 4 goals in his last 2 periods. Or last 3 periods, I should say. What a stud. 26-18 the shots. Looks like Price is playing fairly well so far. But we need a big third period coming up here. Booth scores. Come on, guys. Can we tie it up here? 14 minutes to go. Let's get a goal here before the 10-minute mark. We don't do that. 32-29 the shots. We've come back. Laxton scores another goal. So he scored the last 2 goals for us. 2.5 minutes to go. 21 seconds, and it's gonna go to overtime, guys. I don't know if I should if you guys want to see the gameplay. I think this is something that you guys should let me know in the comments. I'm not going to do the gameplay right now, but if in the future you guys want to see the gameplay and see the goals, only for overtime games though, you let me know and I will provide that for you guys. So let's just get into simulating the overtime. It might end early. We get a power play, 4-on-3 power play, 5-on-3 power play, and they score. Ryan Spooner scores. We had a 5-on-3 power play, and somehow we choked. What the hell just happened here? Let me see here. Can we check if they scored a shorthanded goal or what? Yeah, Ryan Spooner scored a shorthanded goal in overtime. That is insane. 36 save performance by Sergei Bobrovsky. Laxton had 2 goals for us, and Ryan Spooner with the overtime goal gets a second star. I don't know how the heck we lost that game, guys. We had a 5-on-3 power play, and we allow an overtime goal. A shorthanded overtime goal. That's insane. But let's put this game behind, guys. Laxton is actually our leading scorer now with 21 points in 17 games. But, yeah, guys, we have an extremely important game here against the Buffalo Sabres. Away again, on the road. Hopefully we can keep it tight and get the W here. First period, 1-1. We were definitely keeping it tight. Sontag and Skinner score. 12-9 the shots. Come on, guys. Second period, 3-2. Owen Schrempf, Sagan score for us. Dalcall scores for them. 25-19 the shots. A huge third period ahead here. 17 minutes to go. Don't give them any power plays. And Kaigarov scores. Are you kidding me? Another power play for them. Let's kill this off. Thank you. We have a power play. Durant scores on Bobrovsky. 31-28 the shots. Looks like the special teams are playing a huge part of this series here so far. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Can we hold off? And we will. 4-3 win. We take a 3-1 advantage here. 3-1 lead in this series in the Eastern Conference Finals. We're only 1 game away from making it to the Stanley Cup Finals. So Durant had two points here, 1 goal, 1 assist. Sontag, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Sagan, 1 goal, 1 assist. So the first line stepped up finally for us. And it looks like their second line kind of had a quieter game, but that's okay. As long as one of those two lines has a big game, I think it's looking good for us. And we're actually coming back to the Bell Center, where we haven't lost in this series so far. Hopefully we can build off the last game here and continue to play with confidence, guys. So, one win away from the Stanley Cup Finals. Come on, guys. First period, 2-0. Ristolainen and Eichel score. 14-9 the shots. Not started the greatest, but come on, guys. Let's keep it going here. Second period, 3-2. So at least we score. Wallstrom and Laxinen score for us. Alex Nylander gives Buffalo the lead again. 23-20 the shots. We have a big third period ahead coming up here. Caleb O'Brien ties it up. Exactly what I wanted to see. Power play. Can we score here? We don't. We get them on power play. Kill it off, guys. Come on. It's a huge one. Kaigorodov score on Price 10 minutes ago. We have to bounce back. We have to find a goal here somehow, some way. 4 minutes to go. Come on, boys. 1.5 to go. And then JT Miller scores on Price. Are you kidding me? 5-3 win for them. Let me show you quickly the 3 stars. Laxon, another 2-point performance. Kaigorodov and Ristolainen get the first and third star. So one thing I want to see, though, is how good our penalty kill is. It looks like we've allowed way too many power play goals. So let me see how good the PK is. So Kotkaniemi definitely needs to be here. Defensive awareness is 96, and his defense star thing is 5 stars. So he definitely needs to be here. How good is O'Brien defensively? 4.5. 90 defensive awareness, so I think he's good to go here. Galchenyuk, 91 defensive awareness. Maybe Campoli would be a player that I'd take out. Let's see all skaters here. How good is Sonntag defensively? 94, 5 stars. I think maybe we can put Sonntag in here, honestly. Put Sonntag, hopefully he can get some shorthanded goals. How good is Ortio? 90 defensive awareness. 4.5 stars. Honka, 86 defensive awareness. 4.5 stars. Kolyakovo can be here, guys. That's for sure. I don't know why he was here. Boquist definitely needs to be here. Boquist and Ortio, I'm thinking. Eklund definitely can be here. Okay, so I think now that we've taken out Kolyakovo, I think our team is looking much better now. Galchenyuk and Kotkaniemi, perfect. Hopefully we can have a good performance there from our penalty kill now, our updated penalty kill. So hopefully it's improved. I think it should be. We have better defensive players now on the PK. The thing is that our defensive players are also our best offensive players. So they're just so good that they're good in both facets of the play here. So let's go here. At the KeyBank Arena, we got the last. We picked up a W in the last game at the KeyBank Arena, so hopefully we can keep going here. First period, 1-0 Buffalo. Romanov scores on Price. Come on, 12-9 the shots. I don't want this series to go to 7 games again. Second period, 2-0. Furlan scores. 24-22 the shots. Looks like it's gonna go to a 7th game again. 16 minutes to go, unless we can come back, but I don't see it. Yeah, third goal here. So I'm just going to end it 4-0. Hamonic scores on Price. What a choke fest. Come on. We had a 3-1 lead. I'm not trying to get us to choke and bottle this 3-1 lead we just had, guys. Come on. Game 7. I don't know what else to do. I've made my line changes. I'm just going to trust my players. I know they're good players. I know that they can bring us to the promised land here. Come on, guys. First period. 1-0 Laxinen scores on Bobrovsky. 10-10 the shots. Second period, 2-0. Sagan scores on Bobrovsky. Our first 2 lines have scored. 20-17 the shots. We have the 2-goal advantage. Come on, Price. Come on, defense. Keep it up here. 12 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Power play. Johansson scores again. Our power play can't kill this off, unfortunately. We have 3 minutes to go. Come on. Kill this off. It's 8 seconds, and we're going to win 2-1. 30-29 the shots. Our power play unfortunately didn't kill that off, but we did get the W here. Price with the first star, Sagan with the second, and then Bobrovsky with the third. And we're going to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, guys. Incredible. And I think it's going to be against the Edmonton Oilers, if I'm looking at that correctly. And it is, against the Edmonton Oilers at the Rogers Place in Edmonton. The beautiful new arena that was built. I think in 2017, we're going to be visiting the Edmonton Oilers, all-Canadian matchup here. I think this is the first all-Canadian Stanley Cup matchup we've had. I think because the other two were against Vegas and St. Louis, so this will be nice. One of the two Canadian teams will win the Stanley Cup, so this is great news. What else can I look? Let me take a look at. Let's take a look at the player stats first and foremost before we look at their lines. So let's see here. Player stats. Laxonen leads our team with 24 points in 21 games. 24 and 21 for Sagan. 23 and 21 for Kotkaniemi. Look at Wallstrom finally stepping up. 11 goals, 18 assists in 18 points, 7 assists in 21 games. Sonntag, 14 points. Bobquist, Dry, kind of disappointing. O'Brien, Smith, Schramm, Campoli. So that's our team. Let's take a look at the goalies now. Carey Price, 12 wins, 8 losses, 1 overtime loss, 1 shutout. Save percentage of 910, 2.71 goals against average. Obviously, his stats were obviously impacted from the crazy games we had in the last series, like that 7-6 game and all that stuff. So I think Carey Price has been doing fairly well. Let's take a look actually at the playoff tree as well. See both just the path for both teams to the Stanley Cup Finals. So you guys can see here, Edmonton beat San Jose. Edmonton swept the Battle of Alberta 4-0 against the Flames. And Edmonton hasn't lost since the first round. That's crazy. They swept the Dallas Stars as well. So this is going to be an incredible series here. The experienced Montreal Canadiens, although young, but experienced because they've won 2 cups against the Edmonton Oilers. It took us 7 games for all 3 series, so we know how to win 7-game series. We're resilient, and so that's the path to the Stanley Cup Final for both teams. Let me take a quick look at the lines for the Oilers really quickly, guys. Let's see here. Finally, a Western Conference team. All right, Vernarski still here, 25.89. He's a stud. McDavid, obviously another stud. Patrick Kane, wow. Patty Kane, McDavid, and Vernarski, that's crazy. Leonel Ortiz, Yamamoto, Kallio, Goldobin, Ryan McLeod, Marcus Johansson, Tommy Crombeen, Elias Anderson, and Curtis Lazar. Pretty good offensive core. Dougie Hamilton, former Montreal Canadian. John Klingberg, Bouchard, Pouliot, Brody, and Petrovic. That's a pretty good team there. And then Braden Holtby and Nedeljkovic in net for them. So it looks like they finally resolved their their goaltending woes there in Edmonton, I should say. 51, 24, and 7. So 2 heavyweights in the league here. I think we might have been first and second in the league here for standings. Let me check here. That would be a nice little stat to see here. So first and second in the league are facing off in the Stanley Cup Finals. We don't really see this very often. The President's Trophy team against the runner-up President's Trophy team as well. One of those teams is going to win the Stanley Cup here in year 6 or 7 of the franchise mode, guys. But I'm going to leave it at that. I think our AHL team is still playing in the Eastern Conference Finals, so that's going to be good. They have a 3-2 lead, so hopefully they can make it to the Calder Cup Final, I should say, and both teams can be in their respective finals. But we just need to focus on our team. This is hopefully Carey Price's last series with the Montreal Canadiens, and hopefully we can give him a nice farewell with a Stanley Cup, and he can retire into the sunset as a Stanley Cup champion. But we still have to go through this Edmonton Oilers. I don't want to underestimate them. That's for sure. They're the best team in the NHL. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Leave some comments if you guys have any suggestions. And I will see you in the next one. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Take it easy. Bye.